Can you start the video, please?
Maintaining indoor air quality is a huge expense in commercial buildings. Over time, contaminants like carbon dioxide, formaldehyde, and VOCs build up inside the building. To address this, the typical HVAC system replaces all of a building's air every 1 to 2 hours to dilute them. This outside air adds 30 to 50% more load on HVAC systems. The result? Massive wasted energy and oversized HVAC systems to deal with the load, which means higher first cost capital expense and greater ongoing energy and maintenance costs. Plus, outside air brings in its own pollutants, especially for buildings in cities or near highways. You can solve these problems with the enVerid HVAC Load Reduction, or HLR module. HLR technology is the only solution that safely removes all indoor air contaminants through molecular cleaning, which improves indoor air quality and reduces the need for outside air by 60 to 80%. This lowers required HVAC capacity for heating and cooling and capital expense, while reducing annual energy consumption by 20 to 30%, with peak savings of over 40% and much less outdoor pollution brought into the building. The underlying air cleaning technology has been around for decades in spacecraft and submarines and is based on sorbent materials engineered to capture contaminants. Its operation is surprisingly straightforward. In adsorption mode, the HLR module draws circulating air from the building's HVAC system. Non-toxic sorbent cartridges capture contaminants so clean air flows back into the building. When sorbent cartridges are saturated, the module automatically begins a self-cleaning process called regeneration. In this mode, a small heater warms air inside the module, releasing contaminants and safely exhausting them outside the building. Using enVerid HLR technology, you can save on new HVAC system costs or expand the capacity of existing systems. Earn lead points, stop wasting energy, and reduce operating expenses. Improve indoor air quality and care for your building's occupants. To learn more, visit our website or contact us to speak with a rep.
Thank you. So as you see in this video here, enVerid's value proposition for commercial buildings is very compelling. It starts with first cost savings that result from reducing the size of your HVAC system when you deploy enVerid's HLR technology. Even after paying for enVerid's solution, the net CapEx savings on average is around 12%. We deliver recurring energy savings of 20 to 30%. By reducing the amount of outside air, we don't need to spend as much energy heating or cooling that outside air to the temperature of the building. We also improve indoor air quality and reduce the load on the grid, which in certain regions can make us eligible for incentives or rebates from utilities who are interested in reducing the demand on the grid. And for those interested in getting green building certifications, we can help get up to 20% of the points that are needed for a LEED Platinum building, as an example. The beauty about the technology is that it's been proven. We've deployed the HLR technology over 250 units in the US and Israel and some other markets with customers such as Google, Cisco, Harvard University, and here you see a picture on the right from Morgan Stanley. You see here 10 of these units deployed in a cluster. These are 10 of 40 units deployed in Morgan Stanley's headquarters in Times Square in New York City. Each of these units can serve about 20,000 square feet, or the equivalent of about 180 occupants. So depending on the size of the building and the space available, we can scale up as many as needed to serve the space. We have two channels to market. In what we call retrofit or turnkey, we sell directly to a building owner or operator and deliver energy savings and indoor air quality benefits. The gatekeeper here is the facility manager or the building engineer, and they're looking for a payback on the energy savings and the improved air quality that we deliver. The second channel to market that we've been using, and which has been our focus for the last year and a half, has been what we call new building or plan and spec. In this case, we're designing the HLR technology into a new building or an existing building where the HVAC system is being replaced. So the HLR technology is going in with a new HVAC system. Our value proposition here is also the energy savings and improved indoor air quality, but in a new construction scenario, we also get the CapEx benefit as well. Here we're selling through an HVAC design engineer. This is the firm that's responsible for designing the mechanical system. And we access them by working with manufacturer reps, the same reps who represent Trane or Daikin or other HVAC manufacturers. They sell our product alongside theirs to the design engineers, and the final purchase order comes from the construction contractor who's actually deploying the systems. This is the channel we've been very focused on for the last year and a half because it is highly scalable as we get these manufacturing reps and these design engineers adopting the technology. And over the last year and a half, you can see on the left chart in dark blue, all the educational sessions we've done. There are about 4,000 design engineering firms in the US, and to date, in the last year and a half, we've educated about 235 of them. Roughly half of them are currently designing projects with our HLR technology. And all that effort in education and working with them on these design projects has allowed us to build over the last year and a half a $40 million pipeline of these plan and spec projects, including our HLR technology. About half the revenue comes from the upfront equipment sale, and the balance comes, another half comes from the recurring service fees that we charge for replacement cartridges, monitoring the units, ensuring their performance, and doing sensor calibration, other things necessary to ensure the performance of the unit to spec. So to conclude, I want to share with you a project we're currently working on here in Israel. It's a new Microsoft building that's being put in place. It's a 70,000 square foot office building that will be LEED certified. And we've been working with a global design engineer firm who's been overseeing this project along with a local design engineering firm who's been involved in it. And it's currently going in, and we're very excited about this project here in Israel. It's one of many that we've done here and in the United States. Thank you for your time. Happy to answer any questions afterwards.